Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, and this is Tech News Thursday or TNT Part 2. So let's get right into it. Apple has recently struck a deal with Google where Apple will pay Google $1 billion a year in order to use Google's custom Gemini AI model to help improve functionality of Siri on iPhone. I guess Siri will never be great. It got better that one time, and ever since it's still the same. I guess Apple is way behind on that AI futuristic promise that they made almost 2 years ago, and they need Google's help in order to fulfill it. Well, that's not the only deal Apple and Google has struck in past. Google already pays Apple $20 billion a year in order to have Google as the default search engine on Safari. Well, according to this new deal, Apple will pay back Google that $1 billion out of it in order to use that custom Gemini model. And the rumors are that Apple is so close to releasing their own custom AI model, which might be released as soon as early next year, which makes me think, why make this deal in the first place? And in the evil news section of this series, Elon Musk's $1 trillion pay package has been approved by the shareholders. It's all confusing, but the gist of it is that shareholders will pay Elon Musk share worth of $1 trillion in the next decade, given that he fulfills the given milestone. And the milestone includes 20 million Tesla cars delivered, 10 million active subscription to the Tesla's autopilot service, 1 million robotic sales, and 1 million robotaxis in commercial use. Given that he fulfills this milestone, he will be given $1 trillion. I mean, that's a lot of zeros. In another news, GTA 6 is delayed once again. I know. Will we get to play that game? I hope so. Well, Take-Two says that the reason of delay is that they want to make sure that the game is polished and meets everyone's expectation. But looks like the real reason behind the delay is completely different. Recently, Rockstar and Take-Two has laid off a bunch of developers that were working on GTA 6. And the reason they provided was that those developers were caught distributing sensitive information on a Discord channel. While the developers argue that Discord channel was solely used to organize a union because of the very bad workplace environment. I mean, I can only imagine the stress those developers must be going through. I mean, they're working on a game as huge as GTA 6. While those developers are protesting outside the Rockstar and Take-Two's office, other developers are not working on 100% on this game as they fear their job security. In this day and age of AI, I feel like almost all of the game developers have no job security. And Tinder is testing their new AI feature called Chemistry, which, with your permission, at least, looks through your camera roll and asks you questions to better understand your personality and interest to provide overall better matches. This feature is live in New Zealand and Australia as of now, and soon will be rolling out slowly to other countries in 2026. Hey, you have 1 million photos of dogs. Time for a dog walk. Hey, you have a lot of photos of food. Time for a dinner date. Hey, you have 1 million photos of your nudes. But well, in some happy news, Steam just announced a bunch of hardware. Hooray! Steam announced 3 hardwares, starting with the Steam controller, Steam box, and a VR headset. On the internet, there has been a lot of talks of debating that whether Steam has a monopoly on PC games or not. I mean, to some extent, it is true, but as I understand monopoly is that it makes everything go bad, it takes out competition and provide very poor service. But here it is completely opposite. Steam is in monopoly because it provides better service than all the other platforms out there. It provides better support, better deals, better discounts, and better features like cloud save. I mean, you can literally play a game on your PC and then fly across the world to a completely different PC, log into your Steam account, and continue where you left off. I mean, that's amazing. And with all of the work they have put into Proton, making it perfect for everybody else to use for free. What Proton is a compatibility layer which allows Windows game to be played on Linux. And it just works. Right now, 95% of Windows games work on Linux just out of the box on day one. Just like Arc Raiders, it was compatible with Linux day one without any configuration. And this is not the first time that Steam has rolled out a bunch of hardware. They did so with the Steam box in the past. They teamed up with Alienware, but that product was not a hit because it was priced a little high, and at that time gaming on Linux was not a thing. But now with Proton being perfect, they are launching this new hardware starting with the Steam controller. I mean, if you have used Steam Deck in the past, you will know how good the ergonomics are, how good the buttons and the shifts are, and how amazing these trackpads are. I mean, you can use them as a mouse while playing games, and this combination makes you play almost every game out there, even the games which do not have a controller support. And with the Steam controller, they're just taking out the screen and combining those parts to create a better Steam controller. And the trackpads are even bigger than the Steam Deck on that actual Steam controller. I for one am most excited about that Steam controller. And that Steam controller you can connect to Steam Box or Steam Console as they're saying it, which is a small box smaller than the size of a banana with a heat vent on the back and removable front plates with a different graphical or color ones. They also showcased an e-paper ink display for the front plate, which interacts and changes as you interact with the box. But for some reason, they're not gonna put it up for sale. I mean, why? For this Steam box, Steam has partnered with AMD and they have created a custom APU and GPU. The APU consists of 6-core 12-thread and the GPU has its own dedicated 8 gigabytes of memory, which might seem lower as they're promising 4K 60 FPS gaming on this box. Granted, it is with FSR 3, but still that 8 gigabyte mark seems a little lower. But we will have to test and have hands-on on the box at the end of the day to see what kind of optimizations that Steam has made in order to make it work. And Steam is not trying to tackle PS5 or Xbox with this, but they are trying to tackle entry-level gaming PCs. So this will be targeted around $600 to $700. And given that most of the people these days still have 1080p or 1440p monitors, this console will be more than enough for them. This box also has a LED bar in the front which can be used for various tasks. It can also show a progress of the game downloads in the background while you do your other work, watch a movie, and it will turn green once the game is fully ready. The concept of this Steam console is that you bring it, connect to your TV and relax on your couch and just hit play a game and it all works. But if you want to use it as a computer, you can easily switch to the desktop mode and use it as a whole computer for your day-to-day tasks. For context, I use Linux on my own personal PC. I have left those Windows bloated and slow days behind. In today's day and age, Linux just works out of the box. The distro that I personally use is Cashy OS, and it is one of the snappiest and fastest distros out there, period. It has never crashed on me, and the performance gains as compared to Windows are huge. And it is all because of Steam's work on Linux. I edit, record, and do gaming all on the Linux. So if you want to use it as a PC, it is more than capable to do your day-to-day tasks very easily. And last but not least, they announced a VR headset. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of VR headsets, but this VR headset is solely made for gaming. It's not trying to be the next Apple Vision Pro or the next Galaxy XR. This comes with a dongle which you connect to your PC, Steam box, or any Mac and stream the games directly to your headset. But if you do not have any of those things, this can still play games on its own. It still has its own APU, GPU, and the Steam OS. Granted, the games might not run perfectly, but still it can do it on its own. And that was it for the Steam announced hardware. I'm pretty much very excited for the Steam controller and the Steam box. I might buy them at launch and give you a full review of it. And if you like the video, hit like and subscribe. I do this TNT series every Thursday, and on other days I make other videos, movie reviews, game reviews, and I also live stream on Twitch and YouTube. Hope to see you again. Peace.